Hey tubers, finally got down to making the video. Friend's been bugging me to do this for a while, so it's time to do it. A little while ago, when I went to move the truck, I realized I had no power steering. So I took a look really carefully and realized that there was a nice big puddle under the truck. I was wondering why. Power steering pump is leaking. You can't really see it too well, but right here used to be all rusted and there was two pinholes that you could barely see. Well, after a lot of filing, sanding, cleaning, and then degreasing, and then after that repainting and clear coating, it seems to have held. I had to do it twice because I found out there was another leak that I didn't know about. Aside from that, it's all done, but because it's about 4 degrees Celsius, I can't do anything else. This paint does not like to cure. Besides that, there's not much else to do. Cleaned up all the wiring while I was bored, because there was quite a bit of mess of just stuff that my friend did. But had truck for a year, and finally started to get things running. Finally gonna get my license completely within the next few months. Everything will be done, and then I'll be able to get insured, and then ready for the road. For now, she sits in the driveway, dripping once in a while. But now that I have this fixed, I can get other things done. For now, I'm not going to go into detail about everything, but I'd fix the wiper motor because the wiring was gone. I have to fix the injectors soon because they're not exactly spraying, they're just kind of spitting. Have to clean the engine, but it's a good engine. It's a 4.3 liter V6 with dual throttle body injection, as you can see. But she runs well. It's a rebuild about 40,000 kilometers ago. Right now, I'll be able to show you the inside. She has 252,000 kilometers, which ain't bad for a 89. I'll show you some of the details that I have in the truck right now. I have Sirius radio. I have a computer that tells me injection pressure, throttle position, engine temperature, RPMs, and battery voltage. But the battery voltage and the engine temperature are both off by quite a bit, because when the engine's at negative 30 degrees, yeah, it's midsummer, it's a bad sign. Also have fighter style gauges. If you can't see the red glow, I'm changing all the lights inside the truck to red. Then in the back, all my mess of tools I have, just because I'm too lazy to leave them inside, so I keep them in the back of the truck. And kind of hard to see in the back, but the air cleaner's back there. I repainted it so it looks good because it's sort of rusting away. If you look up, I have my radio, one purple 600 watt 4-channel amplifier, and one infinity 2-channel amplifier, both pushing 600 watts. The wiring's all done. And way behind the radio is an 800 watt inverter. Why? Because I can. If you ever out camping and you want to do something, well, now you can plug it in the back. Also in the back is two 12-inch woofers. Let's see if I can open the gate, but as you can see, my air cleaner, the two pulleys I had to pull off when I pulled the engine, the power steering pump off, and my sound system. Jeez. Nice. Sounds good. And my truck, an 89 GMC Jimmy. Not bad. Paid $600 for it. Came with the amplifier. Besides that, it's pretty good. No headliner because, as you know, on older cars, they just tend to fall apart. As for other details, I still have to fix the fenders. Like, if you can't see it, there's not really much rust. There's a bit of a hole on the under panel if you can see it. Besides that, not much to sand off. Yes, I'm running on rims, but they're going to be my winter rims. They have winter tires mounted that I did last year but never drove on them. I have a set of mags in the back, they're for a Sonoma, but because the fact that they sit out wide, I have to install fender flares, which are also out in the back. Besides that, side runners, which are side steps. I have to get a few pieces fabricated, but now that I'm in electromechanics, I'll be doing that myself later on in the year. I think that's it. Show you the wiring for the amplifier. If you can't see it, that is 4-gauge wire. It's over a 1/4 inch thick. Goes to a 150 amp fuse, and that goes through the firewall to the back. I had installed this prior to when I bought the vehicle, so everything, that perp lamp and the wiring was all done before I got it. So I just had to install one more amp, run a few more wires for it, and then install the switch panel that you saw. Anyways guys, I'll do a full-on video of the amplifiers and the rest of the stuff that's in the truck later on. For now it's too cold to do anything, so see you guys.